So we are now live on YouTube, and we are now live on Facebook. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, appreciate you again. If you're watching this as a VOD, I appreciate you again. If you're watching on Facebook, I appreciate it. If you're watching this as a rerun on Facebook, I still appreciate it. Still give yourself a round of applause. Okay. Hannah, what's the deal, Mahadi? How you feeling tonight? How's everything going for you? Hope you had a good week, Hannah. Did anybody watch the Super Bowl? I know Angel talking about some she bet. Hannah, you didn't watch it? It's alright. I didn't really watch it either. Bro, these ads cooking me? Bro. You gotta sub up, gang. You gotta sub up. I had to change my shit though. I'll turn my shit back down. Yeah, Angel, you got cooked, huh? Yeah, I'll turn my shit back down. Let me turn my shit down real quick, gang. I got you. I'll do low ads. I'll do low ads. Refresh the stream pitch. Hit the little refresh, you feel me? Angel talking about Ken, please. Angel, I know you got cooked because you went for the Patriots, right? That's crazy. I feel like the Patriots was the favorite. That's probably why they lost. This should be rigged. Hannah said, I don't like watching sports. Hannah, you play sports? You be watching a little... Well, no, I don't think you be watching like the basketball 1v1 videos we be watching. Or no, you be there. I don't know. Maybe you fuck with it because I'm doing it. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I turned down the ads and shit, so it should be a little better. I just say my little hey and leave. Oh, okay. Damn, that's what. I guess. Today's advice, same thing as always, I'm gonna say, dreams don't work unless you do. It's gonna be my motto for 2026, bro. Dreams don't work unless you do. Get your ass up. Get to the gym if you need to get to the gym. Edit that video if you need to edit that video. Put in that job application if you need to put in that job application. Don't be scared to get told no. I think that's part of rejection theory. You know what I mean? You never know until you try. So, dreams don't work unless you do, gang. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Okay, so for today... Oh, damn. Let me put the green screen up. I'm tweaking. Alright, my boy, I'm gonna play Siege. Bet. Love you, dog. Appreciate you, Pitch. Pitch, pull back up more often, gang. Pull up more often. You feel me? I don't know about everybody else, but we miss you this way, Mud. You feel me? I'm gonna see if I got it downloaded, gang, because I don't know if I got it downloaded. Cause I know I got the PS4 version, bro. That's too fucking maybe. Nah, bro, you're not finna embarrass me on live. That's crazy. Why would you want to do that? It's free now on the PlayStation. In the PlayStation store. Tight shit. Okay. All right. Really anything? Okay, bet. Damn, they made that motherfucker free. It's crazy. They must not put them niggas like that. You feel me? Okay. So for today, it's 28 days of Black Impact. Today is day 8. We are doing Benjamin O. Davis Jr. The man they set up to fail. Okay, we will be doing a deep dive. Not a deep dive, but we'll be looking into Benjamin O. Davis Jr. If you guys are not too familiar who he was, we'll be doing a introduction to who he was, seeing his impact he had on black culture and history in the black community in America. Okay, so buckle up, grab your blunts, roll your blunt up, light your blunt up, get your lip wine, whatever you need, lit cup, whatever you need, and let's get right into it. Okay. Again, I just want to appreciate everybody for pulling up. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. If you guys are watching on Twitch, I greatly appreciate it. And if you guys are watching on Facebook, I definitely greatly appreciate it, man, because we're trying to be live everywhere, gang. Why not? All right. So, 28 Days of Black Impact. I liked how this was in the last one, and I think I'm going to put this in every one. Just for, because there's new people that watch. I feel like every time it might be new people that watch and want to get the gist of things. So, 28 Days of Black Impact. It is a series that I started this year, 2026. Just kind of wanting to highlight the influence of African American figures, showcasing their contributions and significance in shaping culture and history. And each day for the next 28 days, we'll be focusing on a different person, revealing their stories and impact they had on society. Okay? So we'll be highlighting that. It's something that I thought of. Good little spiel. I feel like especially with the day and age of where content is at and how muggy it is between shock content and people wanting to go viral maybe for the wrong reasons or whatever the case is. Like, this might be a breath of fresh air for some people that need it, you know what I mean? And also for some people that just want to be educated. They may not be fully educated on black history or the different people that there is, you know what I mean? And all the different people that there are. Because a lot of people are familiar with, the commons. Frederick Douglass, Rosa Parks, Jackie Robinson, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, etc. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to find other people that, aren't on the forefront and maybe on the back burner of black history. So 28 Days of Black Impact. Okay. So who was Benjamin O. Davis Jr.? Benjamin was born December 18th, 1912. He was the first African American brigadier general in the U.S. Air Force. And a brigadier general is typically in command of a brigade consisting of around 4,000 troops. Back in the day when this was 1912, when they didn't believe black men specifically were able to be leaders of big battalions, especially 4,000 people. That's a lot of people to be in control of. You know what I mean? And he was also the commander of the World War II Tuskegee Airmen. One of the most famous groups of airmen, in my opinion, that there are. You speak of Tuskegee Airmen in America, most people in general are going to know what you're talking about. Maybe not the YNs, and that's what this is for. You know what I mean? Maybe not the YNs, and this is what this is for, okay? Definitely need it. W's facts, Angel. Make sure, go get Amir, little black guy, come sit him down and say, nigga, come learn a little thing or two real quick. You feel me? Because, see, Amir may think like, but I don't know. You feel me? But maybe him or his classmates or whoever, they may feel like this racist ICE and everything that's going on is new. Like, nah, gang. Black people and people of minority and color have always been struggled, and I've always been fighting for civil rights in America. Okay. So Ben's early life. So born December 18th, 1912 in Washington, D.C., his father, Davis Sr., was an Army lieutenant who would serve 41 years in the service. It's a hell of a long time, bro. Mind you, you only have to do 15 to get full benefits. Nigga did 41. At age 13, he flew with the barnstorming pilot, which led him to wanting to be a pilot himself. If you guys aren't familiar with barnstorming, it is what we learned about. Damn, how I forgot her name already. It's what we learned about. Not Macy Jameson. I forgot her name, but yeah, she was a barnstorming pilot too. And it's funny how a lot of this stuff, like, it connects. It connects. Amir is taught very well. You know what? That is true. I'm tripping. You his mama. Man, I forgot who his mama was. You feel what I'm saying? You know his dad was FOI in the Nation of Islam. What is FOI? Damn, I didn't know that though. That's tough. In 1929, the start of the Great Depression would graduate. In 1929, the start of the Great Depression, he would graduate from high school, and in the same year, he would attend Western Reserve University. He can sit at the table with any adult. Who, Amir can sit at the table with any adult? West Point Military Academy. In 1932, after attending the University of Chicago, Benjamin would later join the United States Military Academy, West Point. Damn, I messed up on this. Yes? Oh, damn. I never knew that. That's crazy. FOI. What is that, though? What does that stand for? Oh, damn. Wait, this nigga was security? Big ass nigga? Amir Daddy probably big as hell. Damn. Probably 6'5", 6'6" ass nigga. I heard of this school. Oh, West Point? Yeah, West Point is a military. It's an academy. It's a military academy, but it's like you have to get in like school. You know how like in the military you could just sign up with a recruiter? It's like West Point is not like that. Like this is the actual school. He not that big? Oh. He graduated from West Point in 1936, becoming the first black man to do so since 1889. Hey, one thing about Benjamin O. Davis Jr., like, bro, this nigga made history, bro. This man was making history. He has so many achievements. Facing adversity. During his 4 year at West Point, Davis Jr. would face many racial battles. He ate by himself, never had a roommate, and his classmates shunned him out with the silent treatment. Many thought this would make him quit, but it did the opposite and drove him to accomplish what everyone did not want. Him graduating in June of 1936. Tough. He was a strong athletic type. Type shit for real though. Okay, elite company. Benjamin O. Davis Jr. was the fourth black graduate from West Point Academy, and here you can see the different graduates. We have first Henry Flipper, and then we have John Hanks Alexander, and then Charles Young, and then we have Benjamin O. Davis Jr. right here. Okay. So he was with elite company. To be only the first of the four, top five, that's tough. And then too, at this time, so if you see here, at this time too, we go to early life. He was becoming the first black man to do so since 1889. This was the next person to do it. So he didn't do it since Charles Young. It was Charles Young in 1889, and then it was Benjamin O. Davis Jr. Just a little interesting fact there. No, facts, Angel. Yo, wait. Angel, actually smart as hell, though. Like, because, like, remember I was telling you about West Point is like an actual school. You feel what I'm saying? So let me show you. Like, West Point, like, you actually need like a... What are You need like a fucking 4.0 GPA or so, or like a 3 point something. Like, bro, that shit's crazy. Yes, look, this shit is crazy, bro. These niggas talking about a 4.1. Like, what? Gang, move around. Yeah, congressional nomination. Yep, facts. Someone needs to say that, like, a sponsor you. Facts. Applicants need a 4.1 GPA and a 1313 average. Bro, what? You have to be so smart to get into West Point. This isn't just some regular school that anybody could get in. Like, nah. You need to be the top of the top to get into West Point, bro. Facts. And you can't and you gotta be unmarried. That mean, nigga, your life is on the line. Nah, these niggas is sick. Nah, these niggas are sick. No, West Point was prestigious. So yeah, definitely all these men were definitely smart as hell. Facts. Okay, so are we only to be Americans when the mood suits you? Benjamin O. Davis Jr. So this is a quote that he had basically on oppression and racism. He kind of felt like many of the other black people that we're gonna come across, many of the black figures that we're gonna come across, all of them went on to do extraordinary things outside of the United States that impacted the United States. But when they came back home to the United States, they were soon to be treated as the same as everyone else. No honor, no congressional hearings. You know what I mean? Things of that. So I think this is a theme that this is day 8. I think in the last 8 days, this is something that I've been seeing is that yes, you are a black person, you are a person of color to be the first to do something. And mind you, it could have been monumental, life-changing, right? But when you come back to America, you were still just only the same black person that you were when you left. Which is messed up, but you know. That's what it is. Like, I don't know why it's like that, but that's like been the theme that I've been seeing with this. Okay. Bro, what's going on? My bad. We do it live. It's going to be a little hiccups. Okay, boom. Okay. So, World War II. In 1941, Benjamin O. Davis Jr. was assigned to Tuskegee Army Airfield, which is where the name Tuskegee Airmen came from. Okay. He was offered to be in charge and be in command of this battalion. And they were airmen. They trained at the airfield into the Tuskegee Army Airfield. I forgot where this is. I think it's in Tuskegee if I'm not mistaken. But that's where the name originated. And it was predominantly, if I'm not mistaken, black men, if not all black men. David Jr. and his 4 classmates became the first African American combat fighter pilots in the United States Army. He was also the first African American officer to solo an Army Air Corps plane. And in September 1943, Benjamin Davis Jr. took command of 332nd Fighter Group of a large all-black unit. And this was their symbol, the 332nd Expeditionary Operations Group. Okay. So this is a picture of Bill Clinton honoring Benjamin O. Davis Jr. with his four-star full general ranking. That boy was tatted up. He's so good. He has so many medals. I should have put a picture of his medals in there. So Benjamin O. Davis Jr. had many great accomplishments over his life. On December 9th, 1998, President Bill Clinton awarded him a 4th star, raising him to the rank of full general. And in 2015, West Point named a newly constructed barracks after him. That's actually tough. That's actually tough. On November 1st, 2019, the airfield at the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado, was renamed Benjamin O. Davis Jr. Airfield, which is tough. Like, bro, in my opinion, bro, to have something named after you is like so tough, bro. Because you can go back there at any time, and your name is fam. You always in history. And then if your peoples ever go back, that's like the ultimate flex, bro. Is to have your name into something. In 1978, he served on the American Battle Monuments Commission, on which his father served decades before. That's tough. Follow in your father's footsteps, which is kind of tough. Not many people like care for it, but it's tough. When you want to do it, it makes it for a proud dad. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, Black History Month today. Since the first Negro History Week in 1926, other countries have joined the United States in celebrating black people and their contribution to history and culture, including Canada, the UK, Germany, and the Netherlands. Today, Black History Month continues the discussion of black people and their contributions through activities such as museum exhibits and film, and by encouraging the study of achievements by African Americans year round. Tough. So, it's really, I really don't know how to put this into words, but it's really tough, like, going out and, okay, I'll use First Friday, for example. First Friday, we went out, we was at Fremont, well, not Fremont, but like at the art district. It was nice vibes. One thing I noticed was, anytime I got the mean mug from like, okay, so it was a group of YNs, right? Maybe it was like 5 or 6 of them. They was walking towards us, and we were still live. They was walking towards us, and like, they just had like, you feel me? Just like, niggas mobbing, gang. I'm like, life cannot be that bad sometimes. You feel me? Especially if you're like, in my opinion, like you a YN gang, like, you feel me? If your parents and shit in your life, like, it should be good. I don't know people's situations, but they just mobbing, like, me mugging. And you know what I told them? I said, hey, happy Black History Month to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, they all instantly, hey, happy Black History Month. Like, the whole energy just changed. You know what I mean? And I think it's like real life from the lack of positivity that we have in today's society. And I know there's gonna be people out there calling me, oh, who this nigga think he is? This nigga think he a motherfucking professor. Nigga think this motherfucking history class. And it's like, nah. That's what you could perceive it as, because that's the mentality that you were, how can I say, you were conditioned to have, right? Anytime someone, in my opinion, anytime someone black or of color wants to do something positive for themselves, it's like that crab in a barrel mindset of like, nah, nigga, why you trying to be better? You feel what I'm saying? And I think like people are actually scared to be positive. People are actually scared to just truly be themselves in any way, shape, or form. Like, that's sad. But Hannah, do you disagree though? Right? Is there anyone here that's watching right now? And if there is, and if you're watching this back, do you think that is there anyone that disagrees? Put in the comments, and we could talk about it. We'll talk about it next stream. But I highly doubt it. Because if you look at social media, who is the most viral? Let's just use Rakai, for example. Rakai is probably the most viral streamer right now. Probably because he's active, right? I show speed, he's not active, Kai's not active. Rakai is the most viral streamer right now, bro. Right? Arguably the American streamer. What is Rakai known for? Acting sus, acting zesty, acting gay. Call a spade a spade. Rakai is known for acting gay, gang. That's what he's grown his audience to be. A 16-year-old, 17-year-old. You see what I'm saying? Regardless if he a plant, Hannah. Like Hannah said, disagree with what? Disagree with the fact that I just said the opinion that I had of like and even I said this too, like when we was out at Fremont, right? Positivity does not go viral. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I've been saying that shit probably for like the last week now on every one of these streams, because it seems like since I've been doing this, we have like the lowest viewership ever. Let's just call it a spade real quick. The matter of fact, it's over. That was 15. I only did 15 of them. That was the last one. It's over, right? So let's have a real discussion. Thank you again for coming to the stream, for coming to the chat. Appreciate y'all. If you're watching this, I definitely appreciate it. But let's have a real discussion real quick though. Right? Angel, Hannah, this is the least viewership we've had since I don't even know, gang. Y'all know, maybe when we go IRL, our viewership isn't as high. But I don't know, because I don't pay attention IRL. Maybe someone could tell me. But I know, like, bro, we average, like, sometimes we got 20 people in this bitch. 15 people in this bitch. 11, 12 people in this bitch. The whole time. You feel me? But ever since we've started the 28 days of Black Impact, bro, it's a ghost town. And the people probably come in this bitch and leave. Part of me feel like because two people don't want to feel like they're being lectured, but it's like, gang, why does this have to feel like I'm lecturing you? Why can't it just be me trying to? Because I'm not putting it like PowerPoint. Like, yeah, we did PowerPoint slideshow, but the way I'm wording these things aren't like textbook. I'm still trying to paraphrase. I'm still trying to put it in my own words to make it sound like, you feel me? Because I am going to be reading it off, right? But like, I don't know why this idea of like educational, motivational, positive, that shit really is not a thing on social media, bro. It's not. It almost make one of people, and now I understand why people, when they want to try to go viral, they want to try to open up their content or whatever the case is, they do this crazy shit. Because it makes sense. It makes sense, right? Like, I'm finna do a test. I'm gonna go make these clips from Fremont. I'm gonna do a core. It's gonna be Black History Month core. Tell me what y'all think. Black History Month core is gonna be every time I see someone. When I was out there, it's gonna be, and I told them, "Hey King, happy Black History Month." It's gonna be that, and it's gonna be, then it's gonna go to the next clip, right? So we gonna see how that do. But I'm almost just positive, like, bro, this shit, like, nobody cares about this. But this is where it fucks me up at, truly. How can we act like we don't care about Black history? Yes. Yeah, this shit was in 1812, nigga. Goddamn 1972. Who give a fuck though, bruh? There's more prior Black history about all these people before than there is today. Nigga, it ain't no Benjamin O. Davis Jr. in 2026. It ain't no people trying to be activists like Malcolm X in 2026. So guess what? Nigga, sit your ass down and figure out where the fuck you came from. How the fuck did your history start? How do you even have these opportunities to walk around saying nigga? Walking around with your pants off your ass if you want to. Nigga, in that Nike Tech gang. Nigga, cause if these people ain't fight for you, nigga, you still be in motherfucking cotton fields picking it. You know what, nigga, let me digress before I get canceled in this bitch. But nah though, like, I feel like it's real life. These real life issues that, like, bro, people really. Y'all rather go watch Rakai hit it the Zesties 30? Like, what? I mean, if that's what's cool now, that's cool. You feel me? But I feel like I still want people to understand that it's still cool to do what you want. Hannah said, today's society, for you to be popular, you have to be bad influence to younger generations. I don't think that that's necessarily true. Ken, next presentation, do first 3 black men to earn PhDs in mathematics. It's so sad. Hannah, what you mean? You don't know nothing about Web de Bose, Hannah. I got you though. This is a good one. I like this. I like this. That'll probably be the next one. Yeah, the Black History content has been low. Yeah, like bro, Angel, I really, cause let me pop this motherfucker on title talking about Kai Cenat come back to streaming. Fuck GG. GG Academics a bitch. Nigga, this motherfucker gonna be booming. But it was still a good idea. It was still a good idea, and I'm still gonna do this every year because I like doing this. And there's gonna be 28 more other black people that I'm not gonna know about. That we're gonna figure out how the fuck they impacted history. Someone asked me. They said. I told them I was doing this, right? I said, what do you think about the idea of me doing 28 days of Black Impact where I highlight 28 different people every day in February, highlight them and how to impact history. They asked me, they said, is there even 28 of those people? I said, hell yeah. I said, there's probably more. That was a crazy comment though. But yeah, there's probably more. Like there's gonna be 28 people, and then there's gonna be people I hadn't even touched yet. Like there's certain people I don't want to do because it's kind of cliche, but yeah, like hell yeah, bro. It's 150,000 of black people that did crazy shit, bro. That did amazing things for society, bro. Amazing things. Hannah said Black History content. No, let me. We off of this. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk in my presentation. Even though it's not a lot of people in here, nigga, not to be taking my motherfucking time, motherfucking effort to make these motherfucking things, these motherfucking slideshows, nigga. It's cool though. Cause you know who I make it for? Hannah and Angel that wanna pull up. You feel me? Facts. Hannah said Black History content not big because your audience are younger and they won't really care for it, mostly on Twitch. That is probably true too. That's how we live on everywhere else too. But I don't think my audience is younger though. Like I don't have mad YNs in my shit. Like you in post probably don't really. Right, Angel. Like I'm like, bro. I think most of my audience is probably older, and I honestly think like you and post might be like the only like true that be in the chat all the time. Like y'all might be the only true YNs for real. Cause Danry's older than me. Big Weezo, I'm pretty sure that's Dan. If that's Big Dan, we the same age. Jazz, we around the same age. Like Hannah, I really think like you and Post might be the only two youngins in this big gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, like Dean. Hannah said, I'm gonna use Ken slides for my school presentation. Okay, well, I'm finna start charging you little niggas that y'all want to use my shit. You feel me? I'm finna start because Post said the same thing. I said I sent it to you before fee. You feel me? But nah, Hannah, I feel like, but that's the thing though, right? Like, I don't know what is being taught in the curriculum nowadays, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it's Black History Month, right? Like, why not highlight 28 different black people that impact history? You know what I'm saying? Why not? But as far as like the viewership, it's cool, Angel. You know, one thing I learned too about this shit is like from watching other people, like depending on what you do, viewership is gonna go up and it's gonna go down. You know what I mean? It's just like stuff like this, it just lets me know who the core audience is for real. Like I could probably go live one day of me and this bitch sleep in the chair, nigga. That's the live stream, man. And I'm pretty sure Angel, Hannah, and Post is gonna pull up. Facts. Just probably be like, what the fuck is this nigga Ken doing? And probably just stand there for a little bit, but y'all are gonna come and actually like, you feel me? So it's like we just gotta keep building off these, off the for sure people we got. You feel me? Cause it's gonna be a time, right? Right, Angel? There's gonna be a time where I'm gonna be doing these, and it's gonna be hella people in here, and they all gonna be in tune. And it's gonna be hella people giving their opinions and their comments and their concerns. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be like, damn, I remember when there was nobody in this bitch for this, and nobody cared. It's gonna be it's gonna be a switch. It's gonna be a switch where like all this, I don't even know how to call it, like crash out content. It's gonna be a switch where all that shit is gonna be like not the thing to do anymore. Watch. And then people are gonna start trying to be motivational and and yeah. I promise you. Watch. Time for a 24-hour? Ooh, I like the way you think, I like the way you think, Angel. That's why we here. Yeah, we could do a 24-hour. It's February. Maybe not this month because we so booked this month, right? Like, we got Asian Foodie Fest next. This month. We're doing this 28 days of Black Impact, along with we got Foodie Fest the Asian Foodie Fest next week. Asian Foodie Fest next week, and then the week after that, literally the following week. So Asian Foodie Fest is 13th through the 15th. So not that week, but the next week we're doing Tay Band shit. You feel me? And that'll take us all the way to the end of the year. So the end of the month. So maybe not this month. Also, I gotta get the Fetty for it. You feel me? Because Airbnb is expensive. They're not expensive, but it's like, y'all know me, nigga. I work retail, nigga. I need to get a better job, gang. Like fuck. Like fuck. I need to get a better job, but yeah. So maybe January, March, April. We'll do a 24-hour. We'll plan it out. But Angel, it is time for a 24-hour though, my heart. That is definitely true. Because, and then Bino too, bringing in hella people, bro. Bino, every day this nigga Denver sending me an artist. This is a new artist. This is a new artist. This is a new artist. You feel me? So we got to get all those artists to pull up. We'll probably have do like a crazy. Oh, we'll probably do like a cypher type shit. We could probably do a cypher on some IRL. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out how it'll look. It'll look tough. Cause I want it to look like a real cypher. We'll figure it out though. Hannah said, wait, you disagree that for you to have fame in today's society you have to be a bad influence? No, I agree. I don't think that I don't necessarily think you have to be a bad influence to be famous. I think you do have to somewhat crash out and kind of sell your dignity to a certain extent. I do feel that, like that, right? Cause even I love my nigga Boozy, but it's some crazy clips of my nigga on the internet, gang. Like, and for him, he probably don't care, but like it's digital footprint is the thing. You feel me? So like, nah, I'm not on that. Truthfully, I'm not on that. But I do think that you do have to do some crash out shit here and there to gain an audience. Fast though, I think that's fast, right? Like to gain a fast audience. If you want to build like a true audience over time, then nah, you don't need to do that. You can literally do what you've been doing. If you want to gain a true audience over time, just continue to do what you do, make clips. But see, at the end of the day, I don't want to get it confused. Like just being, you have to still provide some type of value, right? Like Hannah, I don't know if this is true or not. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But Hannah, would you say that every time you come on the stream, damn near every time, Especially if we're doing like a desktop, like you learn something or not. Like, see, that's providing value, right? Like some type of entertainment, some type of knowledge. Like, you still have to provide some type of value if you're not going to do the crash out content. I think that's why it's harder. And I think that's why people don't do that shit. Because, like, bro, you have to be able to speak well, something. Give good commentary, have good opinions, have hot takes, like something. You have to have something of value if you're not going to do the crash out content to make people stick to you. You feel me? Or just being authentic. I feel like authenticity holds value in of itself, especially in a world where authentic and genuineness is so scarce. It's a scarce thing. Damn, this is the first time I did the stream without my glasses in a minute. At least my head ain't hurt. Angel said, I told my boyfriend there's going to be a time when you take off, so I'm securing my assistant spot now. As I told Bino, I'm like, Bino, Angel going, I said, Bino, Angel part of the team too, nigga. It's me, you, and Angel, nigga. Facts. Hannah said, name 3 good black influencers. What do you mean good black influencers? What do you mean? That bad influencer to make the younger generation dumber. I don't know necessarily dumber. It's just mindless content. You know what I mean, Hannah? It's like nobody wants to feel like they're being lectured. That's another thing I learned too. Nobody wants to feel, even if you're not, nobody wants to feel like they're being lectured. Like, bro, they probably get lectured by their parents and their teachers. They don't want to then come on their phone or then come on the internet and then see someone else talking about some, you know what I mean, or give them that same feeling. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's an escape from reality, which makes sense. You know what I mean? And I was kind of having this conversation with Bino too. It's like, I think I want to start, you know, coming out a little bit out of my comfort zone. That's why I was kind of like more interactive when we was at First Friday. If you guys are watching that, a little bit more interactive, talking to more people. You know, not just walking around on my own and it's just us. Like, you know what I mean? Because that type of social interaction does create clicks. It does create views. But it's like, it doesn't have to be me trolling a person. It could be a wholesome interaction. It could be a genuine interaction. Whatever the case is, you feel me? I'm just not in the business of troll. Like, bro, for one, I'm not trying to get in trouble. Like, they gonna call the police on me, gang. I'm good on that. I don't even like the police. Nor do I want to talk to them niggas. No, like, influencer today that's a good influence to young generation today. The younger generation today. I would think that Devontae Friga, you probably don't know who he is. Oh, you said black, though. I would think that Phantom promotes positivity. Agent for the most part promotes positivity because Agent talks about finances and, you know what I mean, things that are actually needed in society that they don't teach us in school. And one more, Agent. Who did I say? Agent, Phantom, and black influencer. Oh, and Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas is this. True, but we don't see them much like Rakai just said. I mean, well, in Phantom's defense, he doesn't stream enough or a lot to be like have clips like that. Rakai streamed for a week straight, like, and actually be doing shit. This nigga Phantom just played D10, but I'm like, it's the words that he's preached that makes sense. You feel me? But yeah, Eric the hip hop preacher, Eric Thomas the hip hop preacher. I don't know if you guys are familiar with who he is. He said, "Thank God it's Monday." This shit probably copyrighted. I don't know. If you guys aren't familiar with Eric Thomas, he's a motivational speaker. He came up with how bad do you want? He said, when you want to breathe. He said, when you want to breathe, as bad as you want to. What did he say? When you want to. Oh, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Listen to him. Listen to him.
Never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do what you do. You won't be successful until you say I don't need that money.
Listen to him.
Because I got it in here. So listen to me. Emmett Smith said this at the end of the commercial. Emmett Smith said, all men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason.
He's talking to a football team
because you might have missed it. All men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. So that means that there are some people who are going to see the professor, going to see the TA. And even when the professor says, I don't meet with you, my TA meets with you, you say, I don't want to talk to your TA. I don't pay the TA. I pay you to teach me.
I pay the teacher.
You have to find some time to meet me. If I got to meet you at the mall, if I got to meet you at your house, you are going to see me. Listen to me. All men are created equal. Some work hard in preseason. When I went to college, guys were way smarter than me. 4.0s, 3.0. They went to the Ivy League high schools, came to Oakwood from these great high schools. Most of them are not doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's not about where you come from. It's about heart. You come to a place where, you know, being smart ain't enough. You gotta have heart. That's number one. Watch number two. Number two, catch number two. I wrote it down. I wanted to make sure you got it. It says to be, watch this. We're talking about sacrifice now. The important thing is this. You're right why I'm saying it, because I only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me. The most important thing is this. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's just so unfortunate that, like, bro, this is just won't ever get 5 million likes, 10 million likes. Like unfortunately, like, this type of stuff just don't go viral. This type of content does not go super viral, bro. It's just because the internet loves negativity for whatever reason I don't truly know. But, like, this is more valuable than anything Rakai is going to tell you or show you or do. Yet he's the most viral of American streamers. Angel said, question is what black women influencer is positive? Candace Owens. I don't know if she's positive, but I fuck with Candace. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Mac Muller too. Mac Muller tells people about finances and how to monetize on YouTube. I fuck with Mac. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I know what I'm gonna start doing. It's gonna start being segments, truly segments. I'm gonna stop just coming out here having a whole bunch of videos to react to. We're actually gonna start talking about some shit, bro. Cause I actually wanna highlight this man. I wanna do a whole stream dedicated to him. Eric Thomas. It's who he is, who he was as a person, how did he rise to fame? Cause we gonna try to change this narrative, bro. We gonna try to make it at least somewhat okay. Right, like, bro, it's just like rap music, bro. And I'm gonna leave on this note. I'm gonna end it on this note. It's just like rap music in the issues that we hear about today. Not everybody wants to listen to bitches and hoes and shooting and killing them all day, every day. That's why we have people like Stephen G, my boy Tay Bands, that make radio hits. Or people like Rod Wave, YFN Lucci, like, you feel me? These type people that they're not always necessarily talking about bitches and hoes and monies and tricks and killing and robbing, and some people don't want to listen to that all day, bro. Right? So, like, I feel like there is a space on the internet for people to make motivational content or positive content, and it still be an audience for that. Alright? So, W Day 8. Got 20 more to go. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and hit that follow button for me. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and share this live to everyone. Said everybody watching, follow here. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all share the live. Angel, I'll be seeing you sharing the live too on Facebook. I'm finna go ahead and comment and spam them motherfuckers and share that bit, reshare that bit that you shared it. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out my boy FL Nino too for the song. Yeah. Always and forever, my boy. I appreciate you for making this one. It's a real hit. Worthy fam, I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Angel, Hannah, I appreciate y'all posts. I appreciate you. Hitch, I appreciate you. Big Weezo, Breezo, Big Dan, I appreciate you, my boy. Have a blessed one.
Take me a trip, I can open my eyes, now I see you through three. Baby, no, I'm no man. If you tell me you love me, then love me for me. I done went through some pain, used to fuck on my brain, I was dodging my sleep. Grass a tree in the cup, I was mixing it up, then I turned on the beat. I mix and I hop in the booth, that was like who turned on the heat. Lane to lane, I'm switching the gears too fast, I'm going down the street. Better days, I'm changing my ways, cause I got a family to feed. Never hated or throwing no shade, cause I'm always minding my beat. I knew this day would come, just you and I. It's do or die, it's all God's working, we just being supervised. If I got the time today, I check the mood inside. Keep your friends about our business, it's just you and I. Yeah, it's just you and I. Keep your friends about our business, it's just you and I. It's just you and I done took me a trip, I done opened my eyes, now I see it through three. Baby, no, I'm no man. If you tell me you love me, then love me for me. I done went through some pain, used to fuck on my brain, I was dodging my sleep. Grass a tree in the cup, I was mixing it up, then I turned